Alrighty, guys, so here we go. So we are currently at the point where we are 17,500 science away from having learned all of the available sciences that are not infinite sciences. We're pretty close to being done here. I don't know where we'll go after that, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and get our sciences queued up here. So we're going to take quantum processors because that's the next one in line, and that's going to open up a couple of things for us. That is going to open up fusion reactors, and it's going to open up railguns. Well, I'm going to go down the fusion reactor first because at the end of the day, who doesn't want to walk around carrying a portable sun on their back, right? So we're going to do fusion reactors, and then we're going to do personal fusion reactors or portable fusion reactors. Again, so let's be Ghostbusters, right? And then we're going to go ahead and do the railguns, I think. Yeah, let's do the railguns next. Right? And then that's going to get us into the infinites for that. And then we're going to grab the legendary quality I got. Well, let's grab the captive spawners because we're going to need those for the legendary quality. And then let's grab the legendary quality. And then let's grab the Prometheum Science Packs. And that will leave us these foundation things, which we're really not using. We're not building a huge, base, what have you. So we're not using them. So we'll leave that till last. So there is our science lineup, guys. And one more science after that. That's everything. That's all of the sciences that are limited sciences researched. So let us get started on that. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to be able to send stuff back home. Well, not back home, but to Gleba in order to do our sciencey thing. So where are we going to put this thing that is that we can launch stuff back? You know what? Let's put it. See if we can fit it in here. Because we can change that tower to a substation. So that's going to power that whole thing. Then we're going to want let's put it here so that it keeps warm. We're going to want a chest for our pieces parts. And we're going to want a chest for our sciencey sciences. Okay? So, there's that. We're all set up. Let's go ahead and put what we got right now in there. We're going to need more. And then let's go to here. So we got Berkshire is picking up the metallurgic sciences. It's going to pick up 6K of them. So let's send that to Gleba. The Sequoia is picking up a few electromagnetic sciences. We got a bunch more there, so I'm not going to wait on this any longer. We're going to send that to Gleba. And then the Valley Forge is picking up all of the normal sciences that it's been picking up. And we're going to send that to Gleba. So they're all headed to Gleba. Let's look at Sid. Now, like I say, we need more rocket parts to send that stuff up and put it on Sid. So we're going to send a bunch of rocket parts. We've got fuel, so we just need the low-density structures and the blue processing. We're going to send some more homium plate. We're going to send some supercapacitors. And that's pretty much it. So this guy can start to head off to Aquilo. And we're going to go ahead. It's got one set of rockets on the way, and then it should leave. So So we're just waiting on basically on ammo for this guy. And let's look and see, has that taken off yet, or is it? Yes, it is taken off. So it's just there. So it's just a matter of waiting on the supply ship, the supply rocket to get there. There it is, and then this should start going. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're on our way there. So let's go back here. So why is that not? Oh, you know why? I know why. Because we screwed up. We screwed this one up too. We need a long-handed inserter. Alright, so rocket fuel, rocket parts. Now we got more up here that we're going to grab. So that we can get rockets started, right? Get that going, and then let's go over here and grab our science. So there we go. So that is 9,000, and that is 4,000 is 13,000, 14, about 14,000 plus what's in here, give or take. So we're pretty close to that 17.5 already. Just with the four little boogers we got going here and chugging away. Now we just need to wait for all of our stuff to get where it's going. Berkshire is there, so let's dump the stuff off of Berkshire. Sequoia is there, so we can dump Sequoia. Send Berkshire back to Vulcanus. Send the Sequoia back to Fulgora. Valley Forge is likewise where it's got to go. And then let's take a look at Gleba. Now that should all now be just about ready to make science. Okay, so we overfilled, but that's okay. It'll put it away for us. A little bit of a pain in the butt, but that's the way it is. We kind of should have waited, but it'll take care of putting this stuff away. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It'll clear this out. The bots will do just fine. So, where is Sid? Sid is almost there. So Sid is at the planet. So now we can dump our stuff down to Aquilo. And now Aquilo I do have to keep an eye on, because we are not using bots that much here, and there is not, we're not using bots here because they run out of power so quickly, and there's not a ton of space here in the Aquila landing pad. So we want to make sure that we don't overfill it and make a hell of a mess down here that we've got to physically clean up. And we should be able to send the rest of these. Yeah, I think we'll have enough room. All right, so that should be all of that. Now we just need to tell Sid to grab all of our cryogenic science, and I think it was 5K or something like that. How much was it? No rocket silos, blah blah blah. We didn't set up the rocket silo. Fine, we can do that. Now we can look at Sid and see how much is actually down there that we can request. Available on planet 0. Oh, because they're down here in these. So that's not going to let us. All right, let's do it this way and have it auto-loaded. So that is 9,000, 12, let's say 13,000. So if we go to Sid and we say 13K, it should accept it, right? And that should allow that to mail that up as that fills. And to help it along, we can do that. Yeah. Leba is still working on picking stuff up. That's okay. It'll store it wherever it's got to store it, and we'll make it happen, guys. And once we get Sid out of here, we'll go over there and help it clean up. I just don't want Sid sitting in orbit here for too long. And that is why I don't want it sitting here for too long. Oh, this is... We can send you back to Folgora. That turret is out of ammo, so we will tell it to put ammo in that turret. Because that turret doesn't have a path to it. Alright, let's go back over here and look at Gleba real quick. Yeah, it's picking it up. It's just hanging out with some of it because of where it's at. So let us look and see, do we have... Yes, we do. Oops, we didn't want to do that. We just want to do this. Since we know we have them, give it a place to put stuff down. See, it's doing all right. It's picking it up. But once we get SID loaded up and sent off, we can start doing those sciences, and the quantum processors will go pretty quickly. How are we doing on pieces parts? Alright, let's go over here and grab a bunch of those. Well, let's put half back and take that. Put them in there. You know what? We have enough pieces parts that I'm not going to worry about productivity. We just want to get this stuff going. So let's make that faster. Come on. Just take it. Take it! How we doing here? 4K. How we doing up on SID? SID's got plenty of ammo. These guys are headed back to their respective planets, well, except for Valley Forge, which can now go back to Novice. Let's take a look at Gleba. Yeah, see, it cleaned everything up. So we're good to go. So now all it's doing is waiting on that science. Now, these are almost wore out, so this is going to time out pretty good, I guess. We will get a lot of bang for our buck out of those sciences, hopefully. Suppose if I wanted to speed this up, I could have made a second launch pad, which would have meant sending enough stuff for a second launch pad. How much we got on SID right now? 13K. Or no, we're asking for 13K. We got 6K. Alright, well, we're doing alright. Everything else here on Aquilo has been going well. The only thing I've had to do is to run back and forth between the islands a little bit and fuel them up some. That power issue that we had, like I said, I think that had to do with how much output power that the towers can make. Even though it makes more heat, it doesn't make more power. So that was what was holding us up. So we get this one launched, and then we'll go take a look at something real quick. Come on. There we go. So up here, we fixed it here. I went ahead and doubled it up. I put another one up here so that we have all the power we'll probably ever need down here. But I wanted to have the power available because once we start doing these quantum processors, we've got to make 250 quantum processors in order to make a fission reactor. No, fusion reactor. My bad. Fission takes apart, fusion puts together. Fusion's the one we have not quite perfected yet, other than dropping it on people's towns. That we've perfected. Well, not really, but we've gotten pretty close to it being perfect. Close enough for hand grenades and atom bombs, I guess. That's probably something Joe could probably address better than I could with regards to how close we are, how close we aren't, and what have you, given that that's his degree background. I know Joe is a big proponent of nuclear power. I am and I'm not. I am from the perspective of yes, if everything is perfect and yes, everything is built properly and people aren't people, yes, absolutely it works. The problem in my mind comes in that people are people and people cut corners and people do things for monetary gain, etc., that it ends up creating problems that cause accidents. But if everything was done the way it's supposed to be done, absolutely, it's damn safe. I just don't trust people. The technology itself, yes, absolutely, it's good technology and what have you. The problem comes in that humans are humans, and there are a lot of things that are tempting to people for money or laziness. Sometimes it's just plain laziness. But that's kind of a dead horse for another day, I suppose. Right now I'm just blathering to kill time while we get this mess launched. Because we are close to having it all done. Only got another maybe 3K, 4K, something like that. Grab some more rocket fuel. Keep the process flowing. Come on. We are, well, almost done. I don't see a whole lot of sense of launching it with less than all of it gone. Is the only reason I'm kind of hanging out waiting on this. I know it's taking a little bit of time. I think everything else is good to go. Oh, we got a couple of train stations that are available. We can send these guys out. So let's send this guy out to do crude pickup. And when he gets back, we will set him up to go do lithium pickup. In fact, we can just add it to the list while he's out and about. Add station. Lithium pickup. Yeah, lithium pickup. Weight condition. Fluid count. Greater than 20K of lithium brine. Oh. Oh. Fine. Come on. Hit the right keys in the dark. Set constant. And then add station. Lithium brine drop off. Add content. Lithium brine equals 0. Right? So that's lithium brine drop off. Lithium pickup. So that should go. It may need to be pushed on its way a little bit, because it may not be seeing the track. So let us get it out there. Or it may be turned off by now. No, it is still good. So let us lithium brine pickup. Why are you not picking up? Well, let's get another one of these launched, and then we'll go down and look at why that's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Is that lottie-dottie everybody there? And that is lottie-dottie everybody there. We're out of fuel. That's our problem there. So let us put that in there. Pick this up. Put it in there. And then let's go see what's wrong with this lithium. And why it's not registering as wakey. Maybe. But then why is this one active? This one should not be active if this is above. Alright, so there's our answer. It's above the 25K, but it's showing on the map as the drop-off being, okay, fine. Let's send that to the drop-off and just have it sit there. Alright. It must have turned it on, and by the time I sent it, it turned it off, because I know we are pumping lithium up on our main island. It's not much, but it's some. So it must just be the way that was set. Not a problem. We'll ignore it for now. That should go. It's full, right? Deliver cargo to Sid. Oh, because Sid's got all at once as far as what we're requesting, doesn't it? Yeah. So we'll get rid of that. We'll just do the rest of it manually. because there ain't that much left. Sid. This will be the last rocket load. We get every little drop we can. And then we'll get this on its way, and then science will start sciencing, and then we can start building quantum processors. Oh, we don't want that stuff. That would have been bad. Glad I spotted that. Deliver cargo to Sid. Let's go up to Sid and wait for our cargo to get there. Still takes 3. We got to research more damage. I'd like to get it down to 2. Come on. Where's that last rocket? I didn't see it land, but maybe it already landed. Alright. Yeah, because that's an odd number, so it must have landed. Alright, let's send this back to Gleba. And it are on its way. So now, let us look at what we need to do to make these. They have to be made in an electromagnetic plant. They have to have cold fluoroketone, and everything else is physical items that have to be inserted. And it's going to produce hot fluoroketone and quantum processors. So there's this. Let's grab the ice platforms that we can grab. Do we got concrete? Let's get a little more concrete. Let's get rid of these guys because we don't need them right now. We're done launching rockets. Alright, so we need to be up here with the fluoroketone because we got to in and out the fluoroketone, right? So let us go there. Okay, that'll get us started. And then what do we got to do? We got to electromagnetic plant, and then we're going to have a crate. So we're going to need an electromagnetic plant, and we're going to have to cycle that stuff back to that stuff. So we need to come over a little further here. Let's line it up there. Alright, so this guy is going to need to sit somewhere between these two. Right? Because hot's going to come out, and it's probably going to come out in the corner like this, and then down to here. and then cold's going to come out, or come in. Probably like this. So then we're going to want to do that's going to give that everything it's going to need. Then we're going to want a crate to go in and a crate to come out. And again, I'm not using logistics chests because why? Given the fact that robots are so shitty here, there's no sense to doing it, in my opinion. Alright, so that's everything there except electricity. And this is going to need blue chips, tungsten carbide, semiconductors, carbon fiber, and lithium plate. Alright, so we're going to need blue chips, yeah, semiconductors, blue chips, semiconductors, tungsten carbide, carbon fiber, and lithium plate. Okay, what can we get out of our hands? Where is our carbon fiber? There's our carbon fiber, and there's our lithium plate. So, blue chips, carbon fiber, that. Let's take them out. Put half of that in. Take that out. Put half of that in. All of that. So that's that. So now we can do half of those. That'll get us started, right? And then we need power. So now, let us look and see, is this over here? It is indeed over here. How are we doing on Gleba with regards to space? Oh, alright. Let us take these out of here and put them away someplace else. Alright, and then we go back to Sid and get Sid to drop a load of that. And then this should already be set up. I do believe I set this up, yes. Alright, so what I needed to do is I needed to fit something else in here, and I couldn't figure out a way to do it. So what I did, well, I couldn't do it the way I've got the rest of them set up. So I went from the side with this. And that is going to put into all of these top ones, and then that should promulgate it down to the other ones. Promulgate, there's a word you don't hear often enough. Why is Berkshire being damaged? It should not be being damaged. Oh, it's being damaged because this doesn't have that in it. Alright, now you hang out there and stop bugging me. Gleba. So now we should be getting our sciencing, right? And let's go back to Sid. We should be able to drop some more at this point. I don't know how much space we have on Gleba, so let me look. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, looks like. So look at SID. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Give it a couple of minutes and then we can drop the other one. Because it'll move it to that chest. And then we can send SID back over to Fulgora, which is where it is set up to receive the things that it needs. So that will make us our quantum chips. Then, from quantum chips, we're going to want to make fusion reactors. And they are made in a cryogenic plant. And they are made in a cryogenic plant. So I wonder, now, do they need sugar? I did not look. Do they need fluid? No, they just need items and items. This needs fluid. But these two need the quantum processors. So I'm wondering, rather than sticking them there, maybe we put them here. And then we need 2 cryogenic plants. We're not high enough. Alright. Maybe we put them here. And then we put that there. And then we put that there, and that there, and that there, and that there. Right? And then we need our ice. Did we put any in down over here? We did put it down over here as well. So that is going to give us, okay, so we need one more cryo plant, don't we? Can we make another cryo plant? We need lithium and reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete and lithium plate. And then we need, do we have, we don't have, do we have one here? Nope, I don't see one. All right, we need an assembler. Come down here with an assembler. Put it someplace where it's going to be warm. Close enough. You make me a cryo plant. We'll leave that there. We'll let it cook. All right, so that's going to be our quantum processors is going to come up and they're going to go into each of these. For that we need tungsten plate superconductors. Tungsten plate superconductors for both of those. All right. So can we put it there? And if we put superconductors in there, to go grab some tungsten plate. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we had heat pipes. We put this one in the wrong place, didn't we? We want that one there as well. Now we need heat pipes to go up there. That should thaw everybody there out, and they should all have power. So that's going to give us our reactors, right? Now we need fuel, and fuel is holmium plate, lithium plate, and ammonia done in a cryo plant. So we're going to need another cryo plant. Good thing we let that sit. All right, research with cryogenics. Yay! So now that should allow us to start making quantum processors, right? Fluoroketone. Oh, because now we have to hook this up. All right, so it's not going to be where I had hoped it would be. Because of course not. You suck. All right, so if that goes in there, and we come out here, problem is now that's not connected. Now it's connected, right? So that's connected. We just got to connect that one. Everybody heated. We don't need that. We could have gone here as well, I guess. So that is making. All right. Those we want as many as we can get. All right, so that's going to go into there. Now we got to wait on those. While we're doing that, let's make our fuel. So fuel, holmium plate, lithium plate, and ammonia in a cryo thing. So ammonia is here. Holmium and lithium plate, we're going to just have to insert it for now. So we're going to need this puppy. And let's put him... Wait a minute. Is it going to just make... Alright, it's not going to have a messed up output. Undo construction of... Alright, we want to redo that one. I thought I accidentally hit the key and moved something, so I did an undo. Alright, so this guy can go right there, and we need to bring ammonia to him. Well, we have ammonia here, right? So if we up here somewhere, and then we're going to need another couple gazintas and gazatas. So we're going to need a gazinta and a gazouta. And well, actually, we're going to want that to come the other side of this, because I'm not sure where this is going to attach to this until we have fusion reactor. But we should be all set up at this point. We need holmium plate, lithium plate, and ammonia. So holmium plate, lithium plate, and ammonia. All right. Lithium plate. We didn't need that much, but you know what? Let's put some of it back. All right, so lithium plate, holmium plate, and ammonia. And ammonia we could have brought it from here, couldn't we? If we could have come over there, we got it from there, it's same difference. All right. Where are the connections on these? They're in the corners. So, either in the corners or in the dead center. So we can go here. And that should be set up. It's just a matter of waiting for our science. How are we doing around here on Gleba? Sciencing is sciencing. It's just waiting on Gleba science, which is fine. I'd rather be waiting on Gleba science so that we get brand new fresh science and it lasts longer and gives us more bang for the buck. So it looks like, guys, we are all set up with everything we need to make fusion reactors. That is then going to give us the ability to make these. And these are going to be done in anything, it looks like. Yep, anything. We're going to need fusion power, quantum processors, carbon. So we could set this up, theoretically, like right freaking here, and tell this to make the whatchamacallits. We're going to need a gazinta and a gazouta. And we're going to need a gazinta there. And then we can come up there. And then that's going to need tungsten plate, supercapacitors, carbon fiber. So, carbon fiber, I know I shipped it up. And tungsten plate. And supercapacitors. I know I shipped supercapacitors. Are they in here? Yes, they are. So that's going to need that. Oops, not that. That. This is going to be limited to 1, but I'm also going to go... I'm going to turn that off for now, because I only want to have 1. And then let's... There. So how are we doing here? We will limit this to that. It looks like it's going to, okay, stack size 100. We need 250, so that's going to be 3. That's going to be plenty. And then we're going to limit this one to 2 stacks. And we just need to come out of these 2, don't we? All right. Can we... there and there? Because that doesn't need to be very big. And if we limit that to 3 stacks, and we'll turn this one, we'll wire to turn this one off once we have a reactor, because we won't need more than 1 reactor. So I think we are all set up for this to do it. It's just got to cook. So there we are, guys. I think that's going to cover us for now. That's been an hour. Next episode, we're going to set up our fusion reactor. We'll have made a fusion reactor. We'll have made the parts to go to the fusion reactor, the fusion generator. We will have made some fuel cells. And theoretically, we will have made a portable fusion reactor for us, with the exception of a portable reactor, which we actually have on our person. We have 2 of them. So we can take one of these and make our portable fusion reactor. All right, guys, so there it is. We're good to go. Next episode, we will have a portable sun. All right. You guys take care. Bye.